Gary Vee's big time prediction for the future of real estate markets and what it might mean to us here in Las Vegas. So Gary Vaynerchuk made a big time prediction for the next 20 years of the real estate markets, and he did so when he was talking with Tom Ferry, the leading real estate trainer or coach out there. So Gary Vaynerchuk and Tom Ferry were talking about what they expect when we exit 2020 and what they're looking for trends-wise for the future of real estate markets. And Gary made a big time prediction that I want to share with you. Okay, so Gary's prediction is that the 5 major American cities, most specifically the areas outside of those cities, an hour, even 2 hours, are going to see a big time boost in real estate value. He thinks that there's going to be a lot more people congregating to the outskirts or the suburbs of the major American cities because companies are now going to be offering positions that only require you to go into the office 3 times every 2 weeks rather than 10 times every 2 weeks like it's been in the past. And his prediction is that a lot of people are going to opt for one more bedroom, a bigger yard, or a house with a pool that is an extra half an hour away, and they'll take an hour and a half commute rather than an hour commute, knowing now that they only have to do it a few times every 2 weeks rather than every single working day. So that's the big time prediction Gary Vee's making. So cities like LA, San Diego, San Francisco, they're going to see a boost in the outskirts of the cities, and that is going to have big time implications here in Las Vegas. Why? Because it already is. People in the outskirts of the major American cities, especially out west, are already flocking to Las Vegas because their money goes so much further here in the market. Now, if those home values continue to rise, as they should, they always usually do, especially on a 20-year scale, but if they rise more than they are in other markets, like Gary Vaynerchuk is predicting, then Las Vegas is definitely going to see an overflow of some of that, which means we're going to continue to see an influx of buyers from the West Coast cities, which is going to continue to drive the market here, at least keep it stable and steady going forward. That level of outside investment is only going to help the Las Vegas market in the near future and the long future. So Gary Vaynerchuk's prediction is mostly based around companies and how they're going to operate going forward. But he is a very unique person in that he's a trader of human attention by his own admission. That's his number one driver, is trading that human attention. So figuring out what are the changes that are going to be taking place in society and how are people adjusting, and then how will the markets then adjust to that. So he's making this big time prediction for the future of real estate markets. Continue to look for that in the major and outside of the major American cities, and we should still see some runoff from that here in Las Vegas. So that's the prediction. I wanted to share it with you. Gary Vee made it with Tom Ferry on his podcast. Gary Vee's got it on his latest podcast, the Gary Vee Audio Experience. I just checked it out today or yesterday. Tom Ferry's also going to produce it. You'll see it all over the place. Check it out. Gary Vee and Tom Ferry, their most recent conversation about the future of real estate markets, and a whole heck of a lot more about how to improve your real estate business and what you need to be doing with your real estate business in the future. So check out that podcast. Check out that conversation. You will not be disappointed. 2 absolute titans in their industries, 2 leaders in their spaces, and 2 people that you can absolutely learn a heck of a lot from. So I hope you learned a little bit from this video. I'm optimistic for Las Vegas, for the future of the Southwestern United States and real estate values here. If you are ever interested, if you ever need anything at all, just send me a message.